here this time?
Yep, we're good to go.
Well, good morning, good morning. I'll grab your attention as you make your way in. Thank you, each and every person for coming. Amber, if you want to make sure that that is on, I think it is already. Hey, welcome to the auction this morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Whitaker with Whitaker Marketing Group, and I got a whole team here with me. I'll give a couple introductions. We'll read through some terms and conditions, and we'll get to selling the farm. On my left over here, I'm going to be running some internet bidding, is my wife Ann. She's kind of the real boss of the deal. If you want to talk to the boss, talk with her. On my far left, way back here, is Steve. You can turn some bids into him. Ron on my right over here, also going to work as ringman. We got our intern with us today, so we're trying to prepare for the future as well. And this is Grant Tweed. This is his first auction with us. He's an ag business major at DMAX, so welcome, Grant. And you probably checked in with Emily and Amber's around here too. Special introduction for this guy right here. This is Brian Patika, and if I said that right, did I say it right? All right, good. And Brian lives just south of here, about 5 miles. Just joined our team last week, so I'm going to give him an opportunity to just say hi and introduce himself. And if you have anything in the area, we're trying to expand to this area.
Good morning, everybody. Good sale here. Looks like we're having today. So my name is Brian. I moved here a little while ago and hobby farmed just down the road a little bit. Been in real estate for about a year and a half, and like I said, pretty much farmed my whole life besides that. So if you guys have any real estate needs or farm management needs, feel free to come talk to me or introduce yourself anytime. Thanks.
Very good. So glad to have him. Actually, we're adding a new dot to the map here. We're going to have one right over here, Grand Junction. So right just south of here, not too far, trying to kind of cut across the state. If you don't know us, haven't heard of us, we're out of Huxley, Iowa. We sell farmland is what we do. That's what we specialize in all across the state. And actually, we're licensed in every state that touches Iowa now as well, if we can ever help you. We're going to move right through. One thing I do want to give Mr. Kennedy and People's Group with their bank, People's Bank, thank you for bringing the treats today. We always like to thank lenders. I know there's other ones in the room as well today. Thank you all for coming. It takes a whole army to put this together, from law firms to appraisers to surveyors to real estate firms. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. All right, so we're honored to present to you today 255.26 more or less acres. Good farms, not too far north of here. Grand Junction, you're here today. Thanks for coming. Location of the land. We're going to have two different 40s that are south right off of that 144. And the farther one to the north we're going to call track 3. So track 1 is going to be down here. Track 2 will sell track 3 up here, just for reference of which track is which. They're all good farms. They all have their own positives, and they all have their own negatives to them. So located just about 3.71 miles north. I'll give you legal descriptions. Bear with us through this. You can see on the screen there, Section 1784.29, Section 689.29. Actual legal for the contract will be taken from the abstract. Selling multiplier. So I say this at every one of our auctions. I use selling multiplier rather than acres because I don't want anybody to be confused. I'm going to tell you what the gross acres are, what the deeded acres are, what the tillable acres are, what the FSA cropland acres are, what the surveyed acres are if we have them, what the tillable are if we have them. If we have crop records, that John Deere ops might even be different. There's so many acres that you guys have to work with. I'm just telling you, it's just this many times the money. 40 times the money, 40 times the money, 175.26 times the money. Okay, but I'm going to disclose every acre we know to you as well. Next up is, here's our tillable acres right here. So tract 1, we show 39. This is from Surety Mapping System, is who we use as a credible source, and 140 on tract 3. Moving right along, there is some tile on these farms. Normally a question we get. The tile maps are included in your brochure. If you want a closer look, it's a little hard to see here. This is going to be tract 2. So nothing on tract 1 that we found. These were given to us. Tract 2, you see we've got an intake there on the far east side that cuts across to the west. Moving to the next slide, tract 3 has a bit more. As you look, We have some 5-inch tile that cuts across. There's a couple thousand feet of tile. It's not pattern tile, but it is made to correct any wet spots that are there. Continued on the next slide, you'll see to the far west side of track 3, from where the acreage is up here, from where the acreage is far west side towards the south, you get a little bit more tile there as well. Again, all of that shows there is a 10-inch main that cuts across that's poly, and then there's tributaries to it that come off that are 5-inch. And we have those tile maps in your packet if you're looking. All right, moving along. Zoning, farm tenancy. Everything is zoned as A1 agriculture. All 3 farms are rented for the 2025 season. We're going to start planting here in a couple weeks. The first half of the rent, so this is your total rent. If you buy tract 1, total rent. Tract 2, total rent. Tract 3, total rent. First half will be applied as a buyer's closing credit. The second half will be on October 1st. That's when you're going to get that. So, in short, on these first 2 tracks, $5,284.50 you will get as a closing credit. $5,284.50 in October. Track 3, $18,970 will be the first credit at closing, and $18,970 at October. Okay, next up. Wind turbine. There is a wind turbine that is on the farm. Mid-American it has the contract on it. They have a clause in it that we cannot disclose it to anybody. Well, potential buyers need to know about this. So it is in your packet if you want to read through it, if you have more questions on it. Here's the nitty-gritty to it. In previous years, sellers have received approximately $11,000 per year. There's a 2% bump on it, increase on payment per year. First payments to the buyers will be made in 2026. This is staying with the sellers this year, okay? So the payment from the wind turbine is contractually with the sellers for this year. You would be buyers, for the internet bidders as well, will get it in 2026. It might be more than the $11,000. That's typically what it's been in the years. There's a 2% bump on it. If you're the successful buyer, we have the contract here. But Mid-American made it clear that they did not want this on our website publicly. Very good. So we have that information for you. Track 3, of course, you get a grain bin and a building here as well. You got 38 by 72 in length, and you got 30 foot by 21 on that. Doors probably aren't tall enough for your new equipment, but you do have a little bit of storage if you'd like. If somebody wanted to build an acreage, there are buildings there. There's power there as well. Let's talk about yields. Thank you to our tenants on this. Sometimes tenants are very easy to work with, and sometimes they're not. In this one, very easy, so thank you. Not everybody likes to show what they got, but I tell you what, guys, I want to, for the family, for the whole estate, I want to make sure we get this to you. 72 bushel beans, 200 plus corn throughout the years. Track 3 showed really good as well. Had a call yesterday from somebody, I don't know if you're in the room, they were asking on track 3 what the soil might be on the very, very far north. Up there, it's a little less than it is south, but overall good soils all around. I think it's in the 60s or 70s on that far north pasture. We'll get to that. But on the bottom, all the farms are 80, and there's the bushels to prove it. Here we go, FSA information. The 156, if you're familiar with the 156, it is in your packet as well. I'll summarize. Here's the track numbers, here is the FSA farm numbers, and after the auction, you'll sit down with a contract with my lovely wife. We'll fill that out. She also has a form in there that she works with FSA to make sure that all that gets transferred. Here's some more FSA information continued. Here is their farmland acres. Here's their cropland acres. It is one farm. Track 3 has an HEL designation on it, highly erodible land. It's non-highly erodible soils that are on track 1 and 2. No wetland designations that were at the FSA office. But again, cropland acres, if you're going by what they have, 38.61. That, if you're doing Ark County or PLC, those are going to be your numbers for your PLC programs if you're there. FSA base acres, here's your yields. So here's your T yields, county yields for Ark County programs and or the PLC programs that you might have. So not too bad. You saw actual yields, there's your county yields. Taxes, what are you going to pay in taxes? Next up, estimated about $1,600 on track 1 and track 2 for the year if you're buying on either of those. $6,158 on track 3. Okay, here comes some more of the legal stuff for you guys, and we'll get through it and beyond. Auction sales method. Today, how we're going to do this, we're going to sell track 1, I'm going to say, all right, good, I'm going to hold it, track 2, good, I'm going to hold it, track 3, good, I'm going to hold it, and I told the family I would have a conversation with them. Okay, it's a seller's confirmed auction. It is here to sell today. They know that you're all in the room, and that's great. It is here to sell. Give me 5 minutes to talk with the family. I'm going to come back and say the farms are going to sell. I'll open it up one more time, and we'll sell. Okay? So each one will be individually. Sometimes we'll do it as buyer's choice. This is not a buyer's choice auction. Each tract will be individually sold. Next up, survey. At the buyer's expense option, if you guys would like to, the buyers can have it surveyed. However, it will not change the contractual price. So what we put on the contract today, if you find that there's 41 acres, guess what? You don't owe me for another acre. If you find that there's 39.7, then there's 0.3. We're selling 40 times the money, 40 times the money, so on and so forth. Easements. Tract 3 has a wind turbine easement, of course, on it with Mid-American. All mineral rights owned by the seller will transfer to the new buyer. Property taxes will be prorated to the day of closing. Contract and title. I told you, my lovely wife is better at the details than I am, so she will get to filling out the contract afterwards, immediately upon conclusion of the sale. Buyers and sellers will enter into a real estate agreement as a purchase agreement, and then that will end up going to the closing law firm. Earnest payment. Today at our sale is going to be 10%. It's pretty standard, but not everybody does it the same. Just want you to know 10% down. If you give me $1 million bid today, I need a $100,000 check before we leave. Okay, all of those funds are going to go with Pedersen Law, right in Jefferson over here. It's going to go into their trust account. And closing, Rita Pedersen as well is going to be closing this as the attorney on this. The sale closing in May 12th is what we have now. With May 12th being out there, farms rented, we're not worried about getting in the field or anything, but certified funds will be required at that time. Possession, it will be granted at the day of closing when the money moves on May 12th. Agency, now make us put this in there, guys. Whitaker Marketing Group, we stipulate we represent the seller exclusively in this transaction. Whitaker Marketing Group acts as the auctioneer and auction company, winning bidder. You guys, all of you, internet bidders as well, represent yourself completely in this sales transaction. All information contained in any of the brochures you have been gained from reliable sources that we have. However, you guys, the bidders, are encouraged to make your own investigation with respect thereto. The sale is subject to all easements. We told you about the one with Mid-American, of course, your power line easements as well. Covenants, leases. There is a lease in place. You're subject to the lease that's in place as well. And presumed to be, any decision is presumed to be made in the best judgment of the purchaser. All property is sold on an as-is, whereas basis. No warranties, guarantees, expressed and implied, made by the realtor or the seller. All map boundaries, we do our darndest to put the map boundary right on, however they are approximate. All announcements made day of sale will supersede anything that was previously advertised. I don't know, and did we change anything? I think everything that's on the website is correct. There were no new adjustments. Online bidders, this is for you guys on the camera. You've already heard and read through those entire list of agreements. Maybe you didn't read them, you might have just checked the box. That's what they said. So you have agreed to the terms and conditions for this auction. If there is server software technical issues, Ann's going to put a phone number in the chat. Write that phone number down. If for some reason your internet cuts out, we don't want to miss you. Make sure you call that phone, and our staff will answer that phone and make sure your bid gets placed. It's about half a second delay today, so when I say one, it takes about a half a second, it will be to you. All right, give us a call. That is all the legal stuff, guys. Thank you. And thank you again to Gerald Kennedy Estate. I know lots of family members here as well today. Thank you all for coming and trusting Whitaker Marketing Group to market it. And for you buyers that came, thank you. Now, let's get to work. Greene County. Here we go. 255.26 acres. And we got track 1 in the ring. Track 1 we will put in the ring. It's going to be 40 times the money, about 39 tillable. It is 85.2 CSR. This one did not have the tile. Track 2 has more tile, but it lays awful good. It lays awful good. Not too far off of that. And am I missing anything before we start? Okay, here we go. I'm going to start low, let you all go. How about $7,000? All right, I got 7, now going to be $8,000, 7 here to $8,000, now $11,000, $11,000, got 11 here, now going to be 12 back there, I'm 12, now 12, now I'm 12, $12,000, now 13, now 14, sir, I'm $15,000, 15 here, I'm 15 and 14, way in the back, now gonna be 15,000. I'm 14, I'm right over here with you at 14, gotta be 15. Everybody else is out. 14.5, I'll do that, yes ma'am. I'm 14.5, and now 15,000. I'm $15,000, $15,000, 15. I got $14,500, and now 15. 14,500, 15. All right, 15,000, 15, 15, now $15,000, 15,000, 14,500, now gonna be 15. 14,500, now 15,000. 14,500, money, 15,000. 14,500, and now you're gonna be 15. 14,500. They want to do 7.5. Is that what you're asking? 7.5, 750. 14,750, $250 a clip. 14.5's bid. Now you're going to be 750. 14,750. You want to do that, sir? 14,750. 14,750. Here you get 7.5. 750. Here you get 750. Here you get 750. Here you get 7.5. 7. Yes, ma'am, you are. 14.50. Now going to be 7.17. I'm better than 7.17 and a half. 14,000. Now going to be 17.50. 14,500. 7.775. Money. We're going to hold it right there. I got 14,500, and Callan, you're taking notes. Put the bid number on, buyer number. If I can grab it from you, it's going to be 298,298 will be. Set your price for you there, guys. Let's go to track 2. We're going to go to track 2. I will give you time to think about this. I know that one seemed fast. Do it again. Here we go. All right, got tile on this one. Same deal. Best CSR we got to sell you today. 86.2 CSR2. Let's go right to work. All right, how about 10,000? Start me there. 10,000. All right, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I got 8, 9, 10, now 11. 10, now going to be 11. 10 didn't get you. Right here. I got 10, now going to be 11. 10, $11,000. 10, 11. I'm $10, $11,000, 11, 10, now gonna be 11. I'm 10, now gonna be 11. I'm 10, now 11, $11,000, $11,000, now 11. I'm 10,000, now gonna be 11. I'm $10, $11,000, here now $11,000. Don't wait to get in. Tell you what, there is not much difference between these two tracks. Get in here. 11,000. 11,000, sure you would. I'm $11,000, 11,000, man down, 12. Here they go, 12. I'm 12, $13,000. I'm 13 now. $13,000, $13. I'm 13 now. Gonna be 13. Tell you what, help me here. 13, 14. I'm 13, 14. I'm 14, 5. Go 5. I'm 13, 5. Do that. I'm 13 now. Gonna be 5 here. I got 13, man. Now 13. You got 13, 5, and now 14, sir. 14. Internet, y'all. 14,000. 14,000. I'm 14. I'm 13, 5. Now gonna be $14,000 in there. Maybe you're $14,000. I'm 14. I'm 14. I'm $14,000. 13, 5, 5. $14,000. 14. 14, I'm 13, 5, 5, $14,000. I go 7.5 this time as well. 13, 5, I'm asking 750. 13, 5, 750. I'm down 13, 5, 750. I'm 13, 5, 7, 7.5. Here it's 750. Here it's 750. I'm 750. Here it's 13, 5, 7.5. I'm going to hold it right there. 13.5 is the number, and on track 2, buyer number is coming to you. It's going to be buyer number, hold on, 296, 296 it'll be. All right, we're going to move to track 3. Track 3 has a wind turbine on it, has some easements on it, has a grain bin on it, has a building on it, has some pasture to the north. If you want to split that pasture off, I'm sure somebody might want to build an acreage. Maybe. I'd love to sell it for you. $11,000 income is what the payment has been on the wind turbine. 2% increase per year. You don't get it in 2025. You do get it in 2026. Really good yields on this farm for the lesser CSR. So if you're discounting the CSR, remember that CSR is also including some lower soils up here on the far north. Okay? Get in, get going here. All right, hey, down there to $10,000. Would you? I'm down there to $10,000. Give me 8, man. Let's go over. I'm $8,000. Hey, you're doing $8,000. I'm 8,000. I gotta be 9. 8,000. I gotta be 9. Here $9,000. I'm down 9 here $9,000. 8,000, asking 9, worth more than that. Get in, get going. 9,000 bucks. 8, 9. 8, 9. I'm down, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 8,000, negative 9. 8,000, 9,000, $9,000. It's here to sell today, boys. $9,000. 9,000 bucks. 8,000, 9,000. 8,000, negative 9. 8,000, negative 9. Here to down, here to down, 9, 9, down, here to down, $9,000. Now 9. Now 9. Here to down, 9, 9, 9. And do it the hard way. 8,500. Help me there. 85, 85, 5, money. 85. Question? Yes, sir. 8,000, negative 85. I'm 8,000, now 5 here to bottom, 5. 85. I'm down 85, coming along now. 85 at the bottom of the beard, 85 at the bottom of the beard, down to the beard, 9, 9, down to the beard, down to the beard, 9, 9, down to the beard, 9. I'm not down, negative 95. I'm not down, negative 95 at the bottom of the beard, 95 at the bottom of the beard, 90, 90, 95 at the bottom of the beard, 5. I'm 95. I'm down 95 at the bottom, new 995. Thank you, here to 10 up at the beard, 10. And now 10,000, sir. I'm 10,000 here to 10 up at the beard, 10 and 10 up at the beard. I got 95 now, 10 here to 10 and 5, 10,500. I'm 10,500 here to 10 up at the beard, 5. I'm a little bit of annual income there too, boys. I'd be looking hard. 10,5. Looking at this one all wrong. 10,5. I'm 10,500 here to 10 up at the beard, 5. Hey, Callan, back up to the yields on this one. I just want to take a look. 10,000, asking 10,5. I'm 10,000, now going to be 10 and 10 and 5 at the bottom of the beard, 10 and 5 at the bottom of the beard, 10, 10, 5, 5, 5 at the bottom. Look at this. Oh, 246 bushel corn. 10-5. 10-5. 10, an average, okay? Oh, got it. 10-5. I'm 10 here to bottom of the beard, 10, 10. Pull out top. Here to 10 of the beard, bottom of the beard, 10, 10, 5. I'm 10,500. I'm 10,500 here to bottom of the he did 10, 5. Now going to be 11, sir. I'm 11,000. I'm 11, 750. I'll take it here now. 11 down here. I got to be 11,000 in the back. I got 10,750. No mistakes. I'm asking 11,000. 11,000. I'm down 10,750 here to 11,000. Down in the beard, 11. I'm now $11,000 down, buried in the $11,000 buried in $11,000 down, buried in 11. I'm $11,000 buried in $11,000. What do I do? I'm 10,750, and I gotta be $11,000. I'm meeting the minds. Hold tight. Call down 10 over the 10 down 750 here to 11,000. I'm 11,000. One more time, sir. I'm $11,000 buried in $11,000 buried in $11,000 buried in $11,000. Anybody else? I got 10,750. I'm asking 11,000. 10,750. $11,000. I'm down $11,000 and buried in $11,000 and buried in $11,000. Anybody else? 10,750. I'm going to hold it right there and put that down as 10,750. Buyer number is 297. And now I want you to help out People's Bank there and go over there and get a donut, a cookie, a coffee, shake hand. Give me 5 minutes and I'll be right back. So will you pull that up one more time, Callan? Trying to refresh my memory. 14.5, so we're 14.5 on track 1, 13.5 on track 2, hold on, and 10.7.50. Okay, hey, good news, talked with the family, the farms are going to sell today. At this point forward, it's an absolute auction. We'll have 3 new buyers unless you want to buy them all. I'm going to go by $100 increments, probably as low as I'm going to go, and we'll just say sold after this round. All right, here we go. Let's go back to track 1. We're at 14,500. If you need time for any reason, I don't need to take a break and I don't want to waste your time. If you need to take a break, raise your hand. You got to get one of our attention. Other than that, I'm at 14.5. Internet bidders, I need 600. Crowd, I need 600. 14.6. I'm 14.500, 600, 500 here now. 14.5, 600. I'm 14.500, 600 here. 600 bid, 600 to buy. I'm 14.6. I'm 14.5, 600. I'm 14.5 here. 600. Are we through? Are we done? I'm 14.5, 600 $600. Now 14.5. Somebody bid 6. I'm 14.5 round the ring. Anybody else? 14.600. I'm 14.500, 600 here. 14.5, 600. Anybody else? 14.55. Don't want to sell you out too quick. 14.5. 600, 14,500, 600 here, 600 bid, 600 to buy. Sold the farm, $14,500. Sold the farm, $14,500. Same bidder, and same bidder as last time. All right, 13.5, same deal. We're going to track 2 now. Track 2, we're at 13.5. Somebody bid 600. 13.5, 600. 13.5 here. 13.500, 600, 600 here. Young man, what do you want to do? 13.5, 600. 13.5 here. 600 bid, 600 buy. 13.5, 5 of money. 13.5. Anybody else? 13.5, 600. 13.5, now I gotta be 600. 13.555. Don't let $100 get in your way. You know, farms only sell about every 60 years on average. Get in, get going. We'll all be dead by the time this one sells again. 13.6, 13.6, 13.5, 13.6. 13.5 here, 13.600 here, 13.555, 600. Now looking here, looking hard. 13.55, 600 here, 13.600. Down 13, down 600 here, 600. 13,500, 600. 13,500, 600. Anybody else? 13.5, 13.6. You guys all done back there? 13.5, 13.6. Internet, last call. 13.5. Asking 13.6. 13.600. 13 here. 13.600 here. I see it. Yep, down 13.6. 13.5 here. 13.600 here. 13.5 here. Down 600 here. 13.5 here. Down. I'm going to wait for just a second. We might have somebody calling. 13.5, 600. 13.5. Now going to be 600 here. 13.600. 13.600. 13.500. 600 here. 600 here. 666. What do you want to do? 13,500. Amber, if they're on the phone, they're going to be 13.6. And now 700. 13.600. 700. 13.7. 13.600. 700. 13.600. 700. 13.600. 700 here. 700. Now 800. Amber, they're going to be down on the phone. 800. 13.8. 13.8 here. 8. 13.8. They said yes. Now 9. 13. Now going to be 9. 13.9 here. Now going to be 9. Now going to be $14,000 and buried it for 14. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14,000 and buried it. Buried it 14. 14. 14. Now going to be 14. 1. 14. 14. 1 and 2. 14. 1 2. 14 2. 14 2. 14,200 here. Them all there thinking here. Hold on. And just double check the internet. Make sure she's good. 14 1 2. 14 1 2. Just ask them if you would in the chat. 14 1 2. Gotta go. I'm right over here with Ron. 14 1. Phone bidder, you're all out. Internet, you're all out. 14 2. 14 1. Now gonna be 2 2 2 2 2. 14 1. Now gonna be 200 bid. 200 to buy. 14 1. Ron's away. 14 1 2. Last call internet. 14 1. 14 2. Everybody else. 14 1. Round ring here to do. Sold at your weight, $14,100, and it'll be the same buy, $14,100. All right, we have one track left. Thanks for being patient with us. We want to sell them all separate. This is your opportunity. If you want investment, remember 2% per year on that wind turbine. It makes for another $100 an acre. We're at 10,750, right over here. 10,750. Boy, I'd like to be north side of 11,000 on this one. I think we're missing a little bit here. How about 11,000? $11,000. Hey, $11,000. Would you? I'm down 11. Help you here. Down 10. How about I got 10,750, 10,850. Do that. I'm 10,850. I'm 10,850. Here to hit 50. Here to hit half. Here to hit 50. I'm 10,850. I'm 10,850. Here to 10,850. Here to hit 850. I'm 10,850. Would you do her? I'm 10,000. Now going to be 850. Here to hit 800 half. Here to hit 850. I got 10,000 rounded up. 750, looking for 850. I'm 10,850. I'm 10,850. Here to 8,050. Here to 8,050. Half. Here to 850. Here to 10,850. I'm 10,850. I'm 10,850. Here to 8,050. Here to $10,000. 850. Here to 10,850. I'm 10,850. I'm down there to get it if you're gonna. Click the button if you're gonna, internet. 10,850. We gotta go. 10,850. I'm 10,000. I'm gonna be 8 half. Here to 10,000. Here now. No mistakes. I'm second row. 10,850. I'm 10,000. Back up bidders in. 10,850. Anybody else round the ring? 10,850. Here to 8,000. Half. Here to 10,850. I'm 10,000 now. 8 half. Here to 8,050. Here to 8,000. All through. Hold on. I'm 10,850. Internet. Give me a last call. 10,850. 10,008, 8 and a half. Here to 8,050. Here to 10,050. 850. Here to 8,050. Here now 50. I want to give you all that full time. 10,000. Anybody else need a break? 10,850. Thinking hard. Back there. 10,850. Anybody else? 10,850. I have sold the farm. 10,750. 10,750 local. Hey, on behalf of Whitaker Marketing Group and Gerald Kennedy Estate, I tell you what, thank you so much for coming out. We do appreciate it. If you have any farms around the area that you'd like to talk with, Brian Patika is our new